Hi, it's Starno at Way Over Recipes, and today I'm going to be cooking up a whole 5-pound chicken in the Gourmia 8-quart digital air fryer, which also has a window and a light. And so we'll see if this basket air fryer can cook up a whole chicken, and let's get cooking right now. Alright, so I've got a whole 5-pound chicken here, fully thawed, and I've got some extra light olive oil that I'll be using for its high smoke point. I've also got some organic no salt seasoning as well as some lemon pepper seasoning. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to oil up and season up both sides of the chicken, and so go ahead and take care of that now. Alright, now that I've got the chicken all dressed up, I'm going to put it in, and I'm going to use the flip technique some of you talk about, where you let it cook on one side then flip it over. I'm going to try that this time just to see how that goes, because we know with a basket air fryer it's going to get really cooked heavy on top. So I'm putting it in with the back side up to start, and I'll flip it over halfway through so that the breast side is up. So keep it all in there. Alright. And after I get some of the stuff out the way, I might move the air fryer. Well, I guess I can leave it right where it is. And this hand hasn't touched the chicken at all. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a roast. Let's see, yeah, there's roast. And we're going to skip the preheat, but we will leave the turn reminder on because we will be turning it over. And I'm going to do 375 and going to up the time for the cook up to an hour. So let's see how this goes. There we go, 375, 1 hour. Hit start, and we'll just go ahead and let things run and see how they go, and we'll see if the light can stay on during the cook. Or is the light on now? Yeah, the light's on now. So we'll just leave the light on and let things cook for a while. Alright, it's been 30 minutes. I'm going to pull it on out, and got turned food, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll move the cooker back a little so I can open things up a little more. So you see the top, the back, got a really good roasting and a little blackened. Try and get the tongs in. I think the opening, there we go. Flip it over. Turn it around here. There we go. Alright, so stick it back in. Let it continue cooking. Yeah, like that. And we'll just let it finish. Alright, time is up, and we'll check out what's going on with the temperature now. Let me see here. 150s. Yeah, we're in the 150s. We'll give it another 10 minutes. So we'll go back to turn it on, and we'll go to roast, 375. We'll turn off turn in the preheat. We'll drop it down to 10. We'll see if 10 gets it for us. So bring it back in 10. Alright, so it's gone for 70 minutes, so we'll see what temperature things are now. Then check temp here. Oh, it's like 145. Yeah, what? Maybe I'm not in a good spot. Okay, it's like once. Maybe I was catching air. I think I was in an air spot, the air pocket. Yeah, I think I was hitting the air pocket. Yeah, but we're still in the 140s. So yeah, this is just gonna take a while. This thing is, yeah, man. I guess it depends on where I'm hitting it. I'm gonna give it 20 more minutes to finish this thing off. So that'll be 90 minutes. That's a pretty long run. Longer than expected. Alright, so 375, give it another 20. Lord willing, that'll finish it. So, here we go. Alright, it's been an hour and a half, I guess, so after an hour and a half, 90 minutes, hour and a half, yeah, 170s, 190s over here, 200s over there. I mean, we're all over the place on temp. And try, well, you can see here, trying to get down, you know, it's in the 180s in there. So you see it's pretty well cooked on top, but it's done. Alright, I'm moving the cooker over so I can get it out on the cutting board. Get it out of here. Alright. Got it out, got it on the cutting board. Let it reabsorb juices for 5 minutes, and then we'll start cutting and plating and tasting. Alright, so we've given things time to rest and reabsorb juices, and so we're going to go ahead and cut into this chicken now. So we'll cut it right here. Does seem like it's a juicy cut. So you see here, I mean, it's juicy. You can see there, it's definitely juicy. I mean, there's juices all in there. So I'm just going to take this piece here. You can see that. I mean, look how that's juicy. So it's not like dried out or anything of that sort. I'll take a little of the skin while I'm at it. But let's go ahead and taste test. Alright, so thank God for some chicken. Let's taste. I'm getting some meat and some skin here. So here we go. It is very good. I'm going to take one more. Okay, it's a winner. It's moist and juicy, but 90 minutes, it's a long time. Basket air fryers, done plenty on this channel. Done plenty of whole chicken cooks and basket air fryers here on this channel. Like 900 videos here now. But, and that's not kidding, about 900 videos here now. And, I mean, 90 minutes is really long for a single basket air fryer, really long, even for a 5.5 pound chicken. I understand it's a well, not 5.5, it's like 5 and maybe a quarter. It's a little over 5, but still 90 minutes is a long time for a whole chicken in a single basket air fryer. A little longer than I expected for sure. But it did do it. The flip method, I mean, I guess, you know, maybe it, you know, helped keep things from getting a little more too crispy on top, but either way, you're going to get some crisp, unless I guess maybe you flip it the last 10 minutes or something. I don't know. But anyway, I think it did take a little longer than expected. I'm not so convinced the flipping really helps much. I mean, it's crispy, it's crispy. But it is moist, it is juicy. And that's the good thing. It's a good meal. The bottom line, good meal. So, all's well that ends well, right? Anyway, you tell me how you feel in comments. And nothing in this video is sponsored, nothing given to me. Lots of ways for you to help the channel in the video description, such as my cookbook merch membership, link to the Amazon shop where you pay the same price, help the channel. Also, be sure to check out my blog, superwaveovenrecipes.com. That's superwaveovenrecipes.com, all one word, or all one string of words. And so, with all of that said, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe, hit that notification icon, and good eating.